What's up, guys? This is your boy Willie back from the dead because we were gone for a little while. And today I'm very excited to show you my brand new rifle, which I'm going to tease it now. I was going to tease it at the end of the video. But this is a brand new M16A3 GNP upgraded by W&C Airsoft. And we're going to have gameplay of it, like actual gameplay, not no jacking around. Legitimate gameplay recorded by me and the W&C Airsoft team when we were playing last weekend. And it's pretty sexy. So this is how you should handle a gun, first of all. Alright guys, so this is the M16 made by G&P, not GN3. G&P and upgraded and designed by W&C Airsoft. So first of all, thing that I'd like you to notice, the externals, dang it, are pretty sexy. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually realistic to, I'm pointing my gun at you, to like a real M16. So I'm really pleased with that. Like, they're really super nice and they're solid. The stock and barrel are both plastic, but they feel really good. And I like the length on it. It's a giant gun. And no, for those of you watching who know the joke, I'm not trying to make up for anything. But it's Marshall is going to die while we do this video. It's super nice. The internals are basic GMP internals. And stop! The internals are basic GMP. But we've also, or W&C Airsoft, the teching guy at W&C Airsoft has, they put in a new barrel, like a Mad Bull barrel. They added a new hop-up. There's upgraded gears, stuff like that. So some smaller, but really actually super nice upgrades. And I've used this once so far, and it is wonderful.
3 hours later.
So, as far as externals go, it's pretty dang sexy. Like, not gonna lie, this is very similar to what an actual M16 would look like in real life. So that's really cool. I'm gonna do like a Marine loadout, like from United States Marine Corps, MARPAT, because they use the M16A2. And the difference between the M16A2 and 3 is that this carry handle is removable on the A3. So you got the rails here. What I'm going to do for this is I'm going to have an ACOG replica, and even though that ACOG replicas generally aren't great, it just looks really good, and so I'll probably put something like that on there, and that can be used for recording purposes, or it would be, the scope cam or whatever would be on top of that, so we can use that for recording purposes later on. But yeah, it's a super nice gun. I really, really like it. And it just feels good, you know? Some guns that you just feel like they're going to fall apart, but this is a nice, solid rifle. I like it a lot. And also, I want to show just real quick, the stock has tons of room for batteries, all that stuff. It's LiPo ready, all that good stuff. So I would actually recommend this gun. I got it for a little bit cheaper because I got it used and then upgraded, but it's about $350 on eBike, so it's pricey. But it's nice, and I would say it's worth it just after using it, and I'm hoping that it just continues to keep the same level of quality. I'm planning on doing some upgrades. The biggest thing right now is I want to change the stock motor and wiring, because I will say it does freeze up on semi-automatic. So you'll be firing, and maybe a few shots in, it'll just stop, and then once you go to full auto, it works just fine. So I don't know. I don't know why it does that just for semi, but it does. And the motor can't quite keep up, usually, or after a little while. So if you're firing rapid fire semi-automatic, you're basically causing everything on the inside to just go boom, 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 whereas in full auto, this is very technical, I know, but for semi-automatic, you're pulling it, you're pulling the trigger, and it has to run the entire cycle once, and then if you keep pulling the trigger in semi-auto, once again, keep firing, then it'll just go through that cycle. Whereas if you fire full auto, those 3 shots, it only goes through the cycle one time, right? So it's a lot more it's a lot easier on the motor to do even a burst of full auto than 10 shots in semi-automatic. So that's one thing that I do want to change, because I want to get it really functioning well for the next couple of years. And but yeah, this is super nice. Once I get the motor and the wiring kind of upgraded, and I'm probably gonna spend some good money on that just to make it like really nice. It's gonna be a great gun, and I'm gonna continue dropping some upgrades into it as it goes. But yeah, as of right now, this is a super nice gun. And I'll flip it around again so you guys can see. But I'm loving it right now. It's super nice, and you'll be seeing some gameplay, like I said before. Seeing some gameplay from that coming up very soon, and I hope you all enjoyed. So peace out.